Hello YouTube, Tech is Mason here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of the Logitech MX Performance mouse. Let's get to it. Okay, so this mouse is a very good mouse, but it goes for a price of $99 retail, but I got mine for $80 on Amazon, which is $20 off the retail price, but it's still very pricey, but I say that it's truly worth it. The first thing I want to go over is what comes in the box. It comes with the unifying receiver. Even though it takes a one USB port, it doesn't bother me because I have a USB hub anyway, and I use one USB port just for both my Logitech MX Performance mouse and my Logitech K750 wireless keyboard. It also comes with a USB extender, which you use for bringing your USB receiver closer to your mouse for a better reception. But for me, I do not have to use that receiver because under my desk I have my case, and I just put my USB receiver in the front of my case and it just gets a good reception from there. It also comes with the USB charger, which is very convenient if you don't want to take up a wall port in your electricity. You can just plug it up to your computer, and that's what I do. I have it plugged into the back of my computer into my USB hub, and I have it rooted up to the top of my desk, so whenever my mouse needs a charge, I can charge it. It also comes with the USB wall outlet, which you can plug the USB charger into an outlet, unless if you don't have a USB port and you don't want to take up a USB port to charge it, you plug it into the wall, which some people might do to save some USB ports on their computer. And to carry all of these accessories, Logitech has included their own carrying case, which is very convenient because you don't have to go and pay for another one, which goes into the price of $99 retail. So it's a good thing that they included all of these accessories because these accessories are not normal. They come with it, which adds to the price. So the first thing I want to talk about on this mouse is the style and look of it. When you first see this mouse, people might think that it's a weird looking mouse, but I actually like the feel of it. I actually thought it was a weird looking mouse at first as well, but now that I tested it and I tried it out, I love this mouse. I'll never go back to using any other type of mouse. I'll just stay using this mouse. Now, this mouse has 6 buttons on it. This is here. This is a button in itself. This is the scroll wheel, and they have 2 different types of scroll wheel options. You could, where it has the click noise, and you can press this button underneath it, and it goes into a smooth scrolling roll where you just can scroll for a long amount of time, and that's very useful if you're going to be scrolling through things like documents. But what I mainly use it for is if I'm going through my Twitter feed, or if I'm going through Facebook and I just want to hurry up and get to the bottom of the page, or I want to hurry up and get to the top of the page. That's what I use that for. And also in the scroll wheel, it has 2 buttons that you can use. As you can see, it has 2 arrows where you can either tilt it that way or tilt it that way. And what you can use that for is if it still can use it for a scroll wheel, but what you use that for is if you're still in a document or something and it has the little scroll buttons through the bottom, you can use that to scroll that way through there. And we have the left click button, and we have the right click button. And if you turn it to the side, you can see the buttons here. We have a forward button, a back button, and a zoom button. And basically it comes as it says. This will be a forward button in your browser to go forward. This will be a back button to go backwards. And this will be a zoom. And we also have a button right here, which is actually, this whole thing is a button. You could just press it in with your thumb. It's very simple like that. But yeah, I reconstructed mine to what they're gonna go to and how they function. My forward buttons go to my YouTube subscription page, and my back button goes to my YouTube video page, and my zoom is still zoom, but my thumb button goes through mission control on my Hackintosh. So the style is very nice. It feels good on the hand, and it's very, very nice for the style, and I recommend all my mouses to have this style. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about with this mouse is the battery life. Now, on the back, the rechargeable battery comes in here, and it comes with the rechargeable battery, as you can see in there. It is a rechargeable battery, but once I first got my mouse, it was already charged, so I used it, and I didn't have to recharge it for about a whole week. Even though I never turn it off, I keep it powered on at all times. As you can see, there's the power and on and off switch. I keep it on at all times. I never turn it off, and it lasted me for a whole week until I was playing a game and my mouse just stopped functioning, and then all I did was plug in the USB charger into the front of it, which you can see goes in there. I plugged it into the front of it, and then you can start using it as a wired mouse while it's charging, which is a good feature because you don't have to stop using your mouse. You can still use it, but you have to use it as a wired mouse. So the battery life is decent as a week of battery life. It doesn't affect me mainly because I plug it up on my desk every night. Since I won't be using it at night, I just plug it up, and then throughout the whole day it's perfect. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the dark field tracking. So on the back of the mouse, as you can see, it has a dark field tracking portion where it tells you it has dark field tracking basically. And what that means is that this mouse is supposed to be able to track on every surface, even on glass. And yes, I have tested this. I have made it work on glass, but of course it's not going to be as perfect as it is on wood, like you can see here. Now on this wood, it tracks on very nicely, but even me, I make sure I have it on wood and on the mouse pad, which is perfect for me because it looks nice and it works very awesomely. But if you don't have that, you can just still track on the glass desk, like the L-shaped desk that most people have. It should be able to track on that, which is the dark field tracking, which was a major manufacturing thing that they wanted to do to advertise this mouse, was that it had dark field tracking and that it can track on any surface. But yes, I really recommend this mouse to any person on YouTube. This mouse is a very nice mouse. I recommend this to anybody watching this video. I use this mouse for gaming and I use it for video editing, but I mainly say it's a video editing mouse. I don't really think gamers would like this kind of mouse. Even though it has a whole lot of buttons that you can use for your gaming experience, I still recommend this for mainly video editors because it's so nice. You can change how fast you want it to track, how slow you want it to track if you're going to be using Photoshop or things like that. But yeah, I love this mouse. I really recommend it to anybody. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you really enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already for more great content on this channel, and leave a comment if you have anything to say, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces, YouTube.